Hello and welcome to Coach Road. It's slightly wet. It's raining a little bit, isn't it? It's not too bad.
It's all right.
It's all right. I'm joined with a very special guest today, actually, for our County Cup draws. We've got Jake Ramday. Obviously, you'll all know Jake from his work here at the Devon FA, but it is your 35th birthday today, isn't it?
Have a day off.
28th birthday.
It certainly is, yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
You having a good day?
Yeah, I couldn't think of a better place to spend it, for being honest.
Absolutely. Outside, in the rain,
Yep.
at work. No, I love it. Well, so obviously your role, people will be aware, like I said, but your role here is kind of adult male league. What is it? Go on.
Kind of like the male pathway, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest, covering anything from like youth football all the way up until walking football and veterans.
Absolutely.
Obviously small-sided fixtures in there as well,
Yeah.
and a lot of recreational programs.
And you're a proper kind of like, you've lived the Devon FA dream, haven't you? Because you came in as kind of like a league coordinator.
Yes, that's right.
5-6-7s.
Yeah,
And you literally have done the pathway yourself.
worked all the way from the
Yeah.
bottom up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's been a long journey, and obviously today marks a year since being in post. A year's gone past really quickly.
So you've got the job on your birthday?
Yep, started the role on my birthday. Yeah.
This is a special guest.
Yes.
What have we got going on there? Obviously the 5-6-7s, normally, I think, is it 4 leagues now?
No, we've got 6 leagues up and
6
down
leagues.
the county. Yep. We've got
we
2
go.
leagues here at Coach Road
Yeah.
on a Wednesday and
Of course you have.
Sunday.
Of course you have.
And we've got 2 leagues at Peyton Academy on a Monday, and we hold a Friday Veterans League.
Yeah.
And we got 1 in Plimpton and 1 at Manadon.
Have we got spaces available if people are watching and they think, I
Yeah.
want to get a team together?
We've got a few spaces. We've got a space in our Monday leagues, a couple of spaces in our Friday Veterans Leagues, and we've got a lot of spaces in our Plimpton League. So if you're around Plymouth area, get in touch.
Amazing. Drop us a message on here,
100%,
kind of, you drop it into the comments below, and Jake will reach out to you and get you involved. I mean, how many
100%.
players have we got? There's so many players, aren't there? Playing
There's a
small
lot,
sides.
because obviously each league varies in terms of it can be a 5-a-side or 6 or 7.
Yeah.
We probably have about a minimum of 8 teams in each league.
Yeah, cool.
So I think Plimpton is our lowest or least teams. Yeah.
Yeah, great. And this year, kind of, yeah. Has it? I was just about to go on to this year being the first year.
Yes.
We've got a sponsor for the 5-6-7s, haven't we?
Yes.
Scott Richards Solicitors have they were already with us. They sponsor quite a few competitions now.
Yes.
They're
yeah,
great friends of ours, but they've expanded into the small side, haven't they?
100%,
And
yeah,
they're
yeah.
our kind of headline
Yep.
sponsor now. So
Yep. Their
nice.
names on our t-shirts and everything. No, yeah.
So they're everywhere. So again, Scott Richards, they're the best solicitors around, really, based here in Newton now, but they've got an office in Timoth as well.
Yep.
But they're on, you won't have to search far on our social media to find Scott Richards, because they literally are involved in everything.
100%. Yeah.
Veterans football.
Veterans football, an exciting time to be a male veteran.
What we were just talking off camera then before, and I think it was Paul's idea, the
Yep.
30-something cup.
Yes.
Now, that's not because we haven't decided on a name yet. That's the name of it, the 30-something cup.
I think it's just because it's so broad. I think if you are male and then kind of in between 30 and 40 years old, we're going to hold an event, or we're hosting a few events actually in May time next year.
Excellent.
There's a few different venues where we're hosting it. If you're wanting to join as part of a team, or you're looking to just come along and be part of our flexible format, drop us a message. They're going to be hosting between May time and 3 venues, but they're to be confirmed.
Amazing.
And then our finals day will be here, right at Coach Road.
30-something cup. Paul's an absolute legend for the kind of naming of things. I can't
name.
remember. It's a kickabout and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. We wanted to recreate its knockout on the. Never quite happened. Never quite took off, but it may do. It may do.
Fingers
But-
crossed.
Right, so we'll get back to the serious stuff then. The draws that we've got in front of us today. We've got the Stitch 360 Sunday Senior Cup semi-final draw. We've got the Stitch 360 Sunday Supplementary. We're at the quarter-final stage of that, and also the Thomas Westcott Midweek Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage of that. We'll first go for the Stitch 360 Sunday Senior Cup. Teams will be probably on screen, hopefully. We've got 4 teams in the hat. If I reel off quickly the numbers, so we've got number 1, Tamar View. They were last year's winners. They won the cup on penalties last season over Queen and Constitution. South Brent are number 2. Queen and Constitution are number 3. Albert and Villa Sunday are number 4. So these ties will be played on or before the 12th of February, so into the new year. Jake, do you want to draw the first home team out for me?
Yeah.
You'll notice a bit of noise going on behind us here at Coach Road. As it's half term, we've got our pay and play. I suppose I'd better apologise if there is any bad language. It won't be from us. It could be from behind. But yeah. So if your kids are, tea towel's gone off the top of the camera. Jake, first home team.
Number 1.
Number 1. So last year's winners are at home in the semi-final. That's Tamar View.
versus number 2.
And they will play number 2, South Brent. So the second semi-final.
Number 3
Number 3, at home, Queen and Constitution.
versus obviously
They
number
should be
4.
number 4, and number 4 is Elbert and Villa. So just a quick recap then, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, so it came out pretty quick. Tamar View versus South Brent, and Queen and Constitution versus Elbert and Villa. Those ties will be played again on or before the 12th of February, so a bit of a wait for them. But yeah, semi-final stage is always the...
Next pot.
Yeah, let's get the next pot out then. So the Stitch 360 Sunday Supplementary Cup. These ties will be played on or before the 13th of November. Teams will be on the screen as you're looking now. I'll whip through the teams. So number 1 is to be decided Horribridge Rangers or Team Carpi. Number 2, Cherry Tree. Number 3, Plymouth Athletic or the Anchorage. Number 4, Plymouth Marjon. Number 5, Plymouth Rangers. Number 6, Plymouth United. 7, Seymour Arms, and 8, Stoke Bar and Grill. So it's a very Plymouth-dominated competition. Jake, do you want to give them a whirl, and we'll draw out the first home team?
Number 7.
Number 7, Seymour Arms.
Nice name, man.
Isn't it? Seymour Arms.
Number 8.
Against number 8, Stoke Bar and Grill.
Put these in order.
I was going to say they're all coming out in pairs at the minute.
Number 2.
Number 2, Cherry Tree Football Club. I'm guessing against number 3, probably. But
Number 1.
against number 1. Okay, go the other way. Horribridge Rangers Sunday or Team Carpi.
Number 6.
Number 6, Plymouth United. So Plymouth United with home advantage.
Versus number 4.
Against number 4, Plymouth Marjon. And last tie.
Number 3.
Number 3, Plymouth Athletic Sunday or the Anchorage.
Versus the last one. Number
Home
5.
advantage against number 5, Plymouth Rangers. So I'll just quick recap of this Stitch 360 Sunday Supplementary quarter-final draw. We have Seymour Arms against Stoke Bar and Grill. Cherry Tree versus Horribridge or Team Carpi. We've got Plymouth United against Plymouth Marjon. And finally, Plymouth Athletic Sunday or the Anchorage against Plymouth Rangers. Right, last draw to be done today. Then we've got the Thomas Westcott Midweek Cup. So if we get the blue balls back in.
Blue balls in.
Blue balls back in. Last year's Thomas Westcott Midweek Cup was won by Plymouth Argyle Football in the Community. I think they beat Plymouth Marjon fourths in a game here back in May time. These ties will be played on or before the 27th of November, so the end of next month. Jake, do you want to give them a whirl? Teams will be on the screen, sorry, but Jake, if you give them a whirl, and we'll draw out the first home team.
Number 5.
Number 5, that is Plymouth Argyle. So Plymouth Argyle Football in the Community, last year's winners, are at home.
Number 7.
Against number 7, that's University of Plymouth Midweek. It's just an annoying spit of rain, isn't it? Just.
Number 8.
Number 8, Lipson Co-op Academy. So Lipson Co-op Academy are at home.
Number 4.
And they will play number 4, which is University of Plymouth Dukes Fifths.
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
There are some, aren't they? Crikey.
Number 3.
Number 3, Devonport Boys. So Devonport Boys
Versus number 2.
against number 2, University of St Mark and St John Fourths, last year's runners-up. And then the last tie.
Number 1.
Number 1, Plymouth University Student Union.
Versus number 6.
My pen's washing away. Against number 6. Number 6 is HM Naval Base Royal Navy. So that concludes that draw. I'll quickly just do a recap. Plymouth Argyle Football in the Community will play University of Plymouth midweek thirds. Lipson Cooperative Academy, that was a tongue twister, against number 4, University of Plymouth Dukes. We've got Devonport Boys versus University of St Mark and St John Fourths. And the last tie is Plymouth University Students Union against HM Naval Base Royal Navy. That concludes all the draws. Jake, thank you for giving up your time on your birthday.
No problem, mate. That's all right.
know,
I'm going to stand next to a heater now.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm going to dry off as well. I can't really see out my glasses. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, mate.
Thank
From
you,
everybody,
mate. Thank you.
From everybody at the Devon FA, happy birthday. Good luck to everybody playing in the ties that we have just drawn, and thank you for watching at home. We will see you soon.
Mysterious farm out there.